You are admired. Despite having people that are just jealous and envious of you because of your presence and who you are, I would say about 50 to 60% of people actually admire you. You represent the CEO, the architect. If this is the Matrix, you're the architect. If if it's about capabilities, people can already tell that you are someone major without even knowing anything about you. Just by your presence and your essence in general, it gives off somebody who is not here to be told what to do, but yet is here to create a pathway of their own. They also like your RBF. They like the fact that you don't have to perform or trying to get attention or try to be the loudest in the room. People actually like that about you. They like the mystery surrounding you. They love your piercing eye contact because your piercing eye contact sometimes activates them. People are realizing, and what they also admire about you is the fact that you are so closely connected to source. Every aspect of you is connected to source that when people are around you, even in close proximity, just rubbing shoulders, it's space for a spiritual awakening. So people like the fact that when you're around, there's spiritual awakenings happening. There's people getting activated. People feel like you're a natural disaster. Sometimes they feel like they summoned you, but people have this idea of you that you represent retribution and judgment. You come in to cause a reckoning, to correct certain things, to correct certain systems, or to just bring balance and consequences to people who feel like they're above it. That's how people see you, as like something that was summoned by source to bring into the environment so that you can create change. They also know that you're very responsible just by how you carry yourself. They know you do not play any games. They feel like you'd make a great parent. They feel like you're somebody who tends to be career focused or very much so into your home and practical things. And they know that you're all about your money. They know that. They also like the fact that you don't show your hand. They like the fact that you don't tell people anything. Matter of fact, you're the type who doesn't say much. And when you do say something, your words carry such a strong punch that it definitely lands. And whenever you speak, have you ever noticed how the room just goes silent? Or people, they want to hear what you have to say because they know it's coming from a practical place. And whatever your viewpoint or your stance on something, they know it's neutral, it's unbiased, and it's very objective. That's how people see you. They know that you're capable of anything. You're the one that says exactly what's on everyone's mind because you don't give a F. Because you're not here for popularity or even social status or hierarchy. You're not coming in with the same vibe as everyone else because you already know who you are. You already know the frequency and energy that you carry. And so you're willing to say a lot of things that a lot of people are not. And so when it comes to you, people know that you are worthy. Not just that, but you're capable of leading. So they see leadership skills in you. People also know that you're very loving and caring and nurturing. Even when they don't know you, they know this about you, but they also know that the armor surrounding you is so thick. Very few people actually get to see that sweet side of you because you protect yourself with everything that you've got. So yeah, a lot of people see you as guarded or somebody who has heavy armor, and they know that this is because you've actually been through things. There are certain people that try to be in leadership positions and roles and they've never been at the bottom. That's not the case with you. People know that you've worked your way to the top. They know that you have gone through certain things like loss, grief, being ostracized, pushed to the side, treated like an outsider, orphaned. And so they know that you're somebody who is not going to just treat people any type of way. They also know that you're from the divine. People feel like you're a demigod or I don't know, a hybrid, a human. They know you're not just completely human. I don't know how they know this, but they do. It might just be a subconscious thing where they can pick that energy up off of you. But people know that you're not here to cause grief. You're not here to cause people sadness or pain. And anyone that looks at you in that sense, they know it's a very skewed perception. People also know that every time you come around, major shifts and changes happening. Either you come in right before the shift or you're the one that triggers the shift. And so people have realized this about you. They also know that you're very attractive. People admire your attractiveness. They admire the way that you dress, the way that you carry yourself, the way that you will look someone dead in the eyes and not blink. Your eye contact, a lot of people can't even hold it. They can't. They also know that you hold the world in the palm of your hands, and anything that you decide to put your energy into, you are going to succeed at doing it. It's very murky around you. It's like no one can pinpoint exactly who you are, what your character is like. Some people don't know if you're good or evil. And I feel like that murkiness and that uncertainty, it's part of what benefits you, because what they don't know, they can only speculate. People also feel like you're very stubborn in what you believe in. You will refuse to listen to something that you do not, if it doesn't vibe with you, you won't even entertain it. Some people may feel like you're stubborn in the sense of where you don't look at other people's like points of view, but that's, like I said, it's a very skewed perception. But what they know is that you're so solid in your belief systems, there is nothing that nobody can tell you to change your mind. And believe me, many have tried. It's not that you're not going to listen to other perspectives. It's just you are very solid in what you've learned, what you've established, what you've seen with your own two eyes. And with that being said, that's what makes you who you are. It's the fact that you're not easily swayed by the public or like public opinion. They also know you're a hustler. They know you're a hustler. Yeah, you might be good, but they also know that you're capable of evil. And they know for a fact that you make the general decision to be a good person because they know how cunning you can be. Anyone with your abilities could be cunning, scheming, manipulative, greedy, ruthless, and you choose not to be in that vibration even though everyone knows that you are capable of it. That's strength. That alone is strength in its own. They know that you've had to endure a lot. You've had to make a lot of sacrifices. And people also know that the devil's no freaking match for you. You're like, what devil? I don't even care about that. The devil, nah. People know. People know the devil's no match for you. That's what I'm saying. That's how they know you come from source, because they even know that the devil ain't no match for you. You're like, man, small mess do not matter. You are so quick to shield, dismiss, expel, and banish anything that does not serve you. People see how quick you are to cleanse your energy from people. I'm telling you, you think people don't notice? They notice. They know that the shield that you have is so protective of you that nothing can get through to it, not even the devil himself. Actually, a lot of people feel like you might be erratic at times, or like it's the impulsivity that's attached to you that they can't quite pinpoint. And they don't know, like, is this person just born this way? Or did they get into some black magic or some sort of seance or ritual that made them this powerful? So all people can do is really just speculate because they don't really have an answer. They know that you are one of the strongest in manifesting. They've seen you manifest your way out of everything. Some of the people that you grew up with, you guys almost had the same factors, right? You had a lot more to deal with than your peers, and you ended up surpassing them and leaving them where you used to be at. People are looking at you like the person who they were on the same level with at some point, and then you just ended up manifesting your way out of it and surpassing them and creating a whole new life. So the people that have actually known you, like through adolescent age, high school, college, they're the ones that have the strongest opinion of you, because at some point in time, you guys were on the same level. Maybe circumstances may have been a little bit different, but it's like you all had the same playing field and you left everyone behind because they couldn't match your energy. Because the things that you were able to manifest, your peers couldn't manifest that. That's why they look at you crazy. Because they're like, we went to the same school. We lived in the same neighborhood. We did the same hobbies and dreams. How the freak did you get there? And yet I'm still here where you left me like 6 years ago. People also know that you're a hard worker. There's no way anyone can get to the point of where you're at without hard work. So they know for a fact. They know you also judge them. People know. They feel judged in your presence. That's why they act crazy when you're around. They either act crazy and erratic, or they perform and try to act like something they're not to look better in your presence. And then as soon as you leave, they go back to being their rambunctious selves. So yeah, that stubborn silence, keep that with you. Because where you're going in life, a lot of people are going to try to sway you into a different direction. And it's like, F no, I know where I'm at. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm supposed to do. That stubborn silence is going to get you far. Also, people love the fact that you can take a leap of faith towards any direction and it's going to work out for you. Every time you come around, something major changes. They change from within. The environment changes. People start leaving and coming in. So people have associated it with you.